There's simply no two ways about it. Meghan Markle's brand new, agency have a lot to contend with. But even she, apparently, the sometime Duchess of Sussex, has realised that in fact it's not all really about her. Absolutely, I know, hard to believe. But the bottom line for Meghan Markle is simply this. One thing in particular made her decision as to why she should not return back here to the United Kingdom for the forthcoming coronation of King Charles III this coming weekend. As ever though, what is it? Good morning, Neil Sean here in the very heart of London. Nice to see you today. As ever, keep safe, keep well, and whatever you're doing, have a big smile, have a big wave. Welcome on and all brand new subscribers. Lovely to welcome so many people to our wonderful community. As I often say here on the show, it's about friendship, it's about kindness, it's about reaching out to others, just making, contact on a daily basis for many people that don't actually have that wonderful opportunity. What's interesting about this particular royal story, and I often think this, is the fact that it does take something else to make one realise that perhaps you're not as necessarily popular as you first thought. You see, the problem with Meghan and Harry, and I mean this in the kindest of ways, is that they have people around them that they're paying a lot of money to. First of all, you had a company called Sunshine Sachs, and they were paid a colossal amount of money to try and rehabilitate the image of Meghan and Harry after being ex-royals and now sort of charity workers extraordinaire, running towards a struggle, that kind of thing. And they did their very best. But you see, the problem for Meghan was she could not understand over here in the United Kingdom why the polls came back basically saying she was unpopular. And you can understand that, can't you? I mean, why would you think that? But what's more interesting is this. It took this particular TV show to make Meghan realise just how much she'd become a figure of fun. That's right, we're talking about the colossally successful episode from South Park. You know, the one with the worldwide privacy tour. Now, according to a very good source, both Meghan and Harry would like this down or taken away or eradicated. But of course you can't. You don't own it. They don't call you by name. And of course it's just simply, consumerism fun, isn't it? It's really satirical, whatever you want to place it in. But you see, for Meghan, it was a real hitbox in the sense of that not only did they have imagery that looked exactly like them, but of course basically poked fun at everything that they tried to put together and stood for. Now, according to a very good source, Meghan would like to move people away from that particular image. And that's going to be one of the biggest thorny problems for Harry and Meghan moving forward. And not only that, the new imagery people have to decide how they can make people forget this. Those particular statements, the worldwide privacy tour, we want privacy. It's the chance that Meghan feared, apparently, about her return back here to the United Kingdom. So much so that it wasn't necessarily the ruck with the British monarchy or indeed meeting people up close and personal after being so derogatory about them on other channels or, news interviews and stuff like that. But actually, it took a cartoon image to make Meghan realise that this was not going to be good. Not for anybody else, of course, but for her. So very quietly and precisely, she decided to move away from any confrontation. So if anybody has any doubts, perhaps they should congratulate South Park for making sure that hopefully this particular coronation goes seamlessly without too much problems. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.